Hey, look, right? So, so I decided that I wasn't even gonna play around no more. I spend a lot of my time in the yin realm. I spend a lot of my time in my own world, and I've noticed that you know the less time I spend with society, the better off I am. And I've gotten to the point and to the conclusion that society is the issue. Now, I'm gonna preface all of this by saying that I don't necessarily go through suffering anymore. I observe it in others, but it's not a personal thing for me. Now, I could just, go around and just be gleeful, but that's not the case. There's certain people, places, and things that I truly love and care about. So I think about the way that they experience society and how society has an effect on them and how society leads them to believe that they need to be something that they're not comfortable being, right? So, for instance, before society was really a thing, it was all natural, right? It was natural selection. The strongest survived, the strongest protected the young, and the strong was able to continue that bloodline. What society has done, and I think I even want to like break it down a little bit more into democracy. Society has broken us down to the point where we're carrying so many weak motherfuckers on our back. The reason why you pay taxes is because it's a bunch of weak motherfuckers around, right? And it's all cool. You could be a weak motherfucker. Shit, I was a weak motherfucker too, in society's eyes, right? So, before I go any further, I want to let you know the difference between nature and culture. Nature is what you got. You're not gonna not have nature. Now, culture is what you get when you find a way to measure nature, when you find a way to put nature into a box, when you find a way to domesticate nature, then you have a culture, right? Hip hop, for example, we call people culture vultures. People that's naturally hip, naturally got rhythm, it's not a culture for us, it's our nature. Society turned it into a culture. As long as we let society put the urban label on our shit, we gonna always get discounted and played. That's cultural selection. Natural selection is when you know you gonna win because you're the strongest. Natural selection is I'm gonna weather the storm, right? Culture then got people to the point where they believe that they mentally ill because of their impulses and the way they compare themselves to others. When they're comparing themselves to people that aren't like they're not natural. Like the whole idea of keeping up with the Joneses, it's an unnatural thing because it's cultural. Follow your nature and obey your thirst. Like follow your instincts. The opposite of instinct is extinct. So are you even really alive if you've been culturally selected?